Hey everybody, Dr. Samir Joshi here, of course. And in this interview, I'm joined by a person who I've known for a long time and has an amazing story, like all of the people we're talking to in this amazing set of interviews. And joining me today is Abhi Dwivedi. Abhi, how's it going?
Great, great. It's good to be on this show, on this call with you today, John.
Awesome, awesome stuff. So how are things? Whereabouts are you at? How's the weather? Talk to us.
Well, I'm back in my office in New Delhi, India. And that's actually a good question. I have no idea what the weather is. I've been plugged in, I've been grounded for almost a week. We just wrapped out another launch of a video product that we rolled out, and super excited to be working with our customers, with our team, and adding, rolling out updates and helping people get results that they're expecting to get from the product. Super excited, yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so I obviously know your story, but anybody listening to this, many of them newbies, they've surely heard of you, maybe even used many of the awesome products that you put out there, just like the video one you released, many video products that you've released. We're very keen to know your story, told by you, starting from how you got started, all the way up to the amazing amounts of successes that you're, amazing levels of successes that you're generating in IM. So talk to us a bit about your story over there, if you would, please.
Well, it's actually a pretty straightforward, simple story. Honestly, I don't have one of the speaker stories when people tell you about their failures and success and their calling and everything. I started when I was in high school. I started as a freelancer for developing websites using Joomla and WordPress. That was, I think, about 15 years ago, and that was back then. A time before Warrior Forum, there used to be a forum called Digital Point. I used to, freelance there. Then slowly and steadily, I started into CPA marketing. Then we got into a lot of affiliate promotion, paid traffic, and I think in 2008 I released my first product, which was an info product. And then I slowly connected with a lot of people, with a lot of vendors, different people, different affiliate vendor, and we started rolling out more products. Now, product launches is one of the things that we do on top of other many ventures we have. We have a big product for creating mobile apps where we create and publish apps for clients, and we're talking about hundreds of apps per client. We have a massive YouTube channel in multiple niches. We have a kids animation channel. We have health. We have English related channels. So yeah, that's how it's been. It's been a roller coaster ride. Just finding what I find interesting to do, finding a way to automate it, outsource it, or if I could find an arbitrage around it and make money out of it. So.
Great stuff. Yeah. Great. Amazing. Now, have you always been an entrepreneur, or were you working first?
Never. I've always been online. Like, there are people who get online, and I'm one of those people who have always lived online.
Great.
So, yeah.
So you obviously have an inborn, ingrained entrepreneurial mindset, even if you're, are or are not aware of that, which is amazing. So I'd like you to talk a bit about your entrepreneurial mindset, especially in the light of, you said it's been a roller coaster journey. You faced struggles as well. How did you respond to them? So talk to us about the entrepreneurial mindset in light of the struggles, if you would.
Well, the funny thing about a mindset, an entrepreneurial mindset, is not something that you have, instinctively. It, kind of changes, adapts as you gain experience, as you, grow older. So the most important thing that I've found, and this is something that somebody told me, somebody really successful and filthy rich once told me, never be afraid to hustle. And so when I started about like 10 years, 12 years, 15 years ago, every project I used to do, I used to work crazy hours, and I used to work a lot just to focus on trying to get things done. And that's when I realized that it's not gonna, working hard is not exactly what it takes to get there. You have to have a mix of working hard and also making smarter decisions to save those time for you, so you can. So the mindset, I would say, is to work hard, work smart, and try and find the mix between both of these things. And whatever you do, make sure you enjoy doing it. Because I've done so many projects, I've done so many different things in IM, outside IM, and I've always realized if I don't enjoy doing something, that kind of just fails. It kind of drops. If I don't put my heart into it, it's just not gonna work for me. So I've created projects, I've started up so many projects, and then left them midway just for the fact that I stopped enjoying them. They were not fun enough. And sure, they were making money back then, but then it just wasn't entertaining. It wasn't the drive. It wasn't something that I was thinking before going to sleep and when I woke up. Right? There were moments when I was working on a project and realized, I got to go back and do that. So those are the projects that you have to drop. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're starting on, make sure that you enjoy doing that. And I know everybody says that. Everybody says, start a business in a niche, in a market where you can enjoy or create a product that you enjoy delivering. It's kind of difficult to find, but with experience, with time, you will find what you enjoy doing. And once you do it, just find a market around it and start, pushing towards it as much as you can.
Awesome. Great stuff. So what I'm hearing out is have the passion for whatever it is, and then the passion will basically pull you through. Amazing. Great. But obviously you also started out at some point. You were a newbie, just like I was as well. And many of the people who were who'd be listening to this are, or just about started. So I'm going to put us in a time machine now. And knowing what you know today, if you had no money, no website, no list, and even no clue, what would you do to start making money online?
I would do just one thing. I would read. I would read as much as I can. I would find video training, video tutorials on free websites like YouTube, or there are tons of websites that give you free training. And I would read, I would watch, and I would find something that is interesting to me. For example, I enjoyed doing graphics back then, so I would read and learn more about graphics, understand the modern user experience, user interface, or design. And I would practice as much as I can. Once you are good at something, all you have to do is find a problem in the market. Every market has a problem. Once you find a simple problem in the market, you just be better at it and offer a solution, offer a service. It doesn't have to be a software. It doesn't have to be a service. It could be anything that you can offer at the moment. So read, learn, and position yourself and start selling your expertise. That's something that I would do if I had no clue of what I was doing.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Now, and this one is key. So let's get down into this a bit deeper. This is really into the meat of it. And again, if you were starting out today, what would the steps be for you to get from zero to your first 10K or $10,000 online?
Again, it kind of relates with your last question. There are two simple steps. You need to, number one, find what you enjoy in the market. It could be anything. It could be just singing. You can make a lot of money singing on Fiverr. Designing or coding, or writing article, helping people, being a consultant. Find what you enjoy doing. Once you find that, read and learn, and be good at it. Be really good at it. Once you're good at it, all you have to do is the next step is to position yourself. If I'm good at something, I would start finding Facebook groups around that niche and start joining them, start posting content. I would go to medium.com, start posting articles around the thing that I enjoy doing. I would start positioning myself as somebody who knows his thing, who knows what he's talking about. And once you establish yourself, people will know that, all right, if I want to talk about graphic design, I need to talk to this person, right? Once you establish that, you already pre-sold people, and that's when you find a problem and start offering your services or offering your product to those same people. And once you start offering your service or your product, your first few customers, your first few clients are the most critical ones. So if you're selling a service for $100, if you're selling a service for $1,000, make sure you deliver them $2,000 worth of value. You need to over-deliver for your first couple of clients. But, well, of course, you need to over-deliver always. But for your first couple of clients, you need to over-deliver because they are going to be your lead magnet. They're going to be your client magnet. They're going to get more people to you, more customer, more business to you, using word of mouth. So yeah, over-deliver to your first batch of customers and clients. And once you start getting more orders, all you have to do is either scale or find an arbitrage way of doing it. So remember, you start building a service or a product or a business by working in it, but you cannot scale by working in it. You have to start working on it. So start scaling, start outsourcing, or find an arbitrage way to do it. That's what I would do.
You love the word arbitrage. I really like
love it.
Great, it's awesome. Can you share an example of an arbitrage with us, if you would, please? A simple one.
Sure. Yeah. So let's talk about traffic. So traffic is something that everybody wants, right? How do you get free traffic? Google ranking, YouTube ranking, credibility, right? So if you have a website, let's say Dr. Samir Joshi, and you want to get ranked for specific keywords, what do? You either build a lot of content, publish it, and wait for Google to do it, or you leverage high authority websites to piggyback on. How do you do that? You use press releases. Now, people want to get ranked, people want to get traffic, but they can't do it. So you can offer them a service where you write press release for them and then publish those press release on top authority websites and promise them guaranteed ranking for certain keywords. Now, when people start buying those packages, all you have to do is take the money from them, go to Fiverr, hire somebody to write press release for you, then hire somebody to publish them on those press release websites, and that's it. So you make the cut between two of them.
Great. Amazing. It's very, very tangible, very actionable. Love that. Awesome. Now, I want to talk to you about something that is obviously very close to your heart, and you've been doing amazing, amazing things in that area, in that arena recently, and that is the culmination or the coming together in the IM space of video, on the one hand, video marketing, and software. And share your thoughts about this and why actually it is important for newbies to know this, and not just know of it, but also know a bit more about what's going on there and how they can be a part of it.
See, I think this has been coming for almost a decade when social media had a boom. Videos are hands down the easiest way to get more engagement. There's a reason why, big companies like Facebook, YouTube, and all these social media companies, even Twitter, are banking big on videos because, you get more engagement, more results, more everything from video as compared to a text article or article that has text and image and everything. People don't have time. The attention span is dropping because there's so much content. But videos kind of attract people. When there's a video, people want to watch it. People want to watch live video streaming of other people, their birthdays, their parties, their events and everything. So video is definitely taking up. So if you aren't using videos in your marketing, if you aren't using videos to establish yourself as a brand, you are missing out. Now, right here, you and I were doing this as a video. Right. Back then, there used to be interviews where, it would be a blog post. You would write me a question. I would write it back to you and you would publish it as a blog post. That does. So, the market is adapting. Market is changing and you got to adapt to that. So videos are coming up strongly. So you need to be doing videos for your marketing. And videos are the biggest form of way people consume content. So if you want to establish yourself as an authority, and you need to start doing videos, explaining, talking about those things, doing tutorials, or just talking about what you love about that industry or that specific topic. Now, the problem up until now with videos was that it's difficult to create them, and they're tricky. And at times, videos are more difficult than using Photoshop and designing your own logo for yourself, because you have to use all those complex Adobe softwares and Sony FX and all that. So videos were kind of out of the reach of a normal, marketer, a newbie marketer, somebody who doesn't have the expertise, technical knowledge, or time to create it, or money to hire people. So what we've been trying to do is build, suites of video application that make it stupidly simple for people to create videos for their marketing, videos for any kind of thing that they're trying to do online, simple short videos. So yeah, that's the deal with video marketing in IM right now. It's growing exponentially as long as you're focusing on video, as long as you're creating the right kind of video to capture your audience's attention, you will always get better results with it.
Wow, amazing. I love the analogy, actually, that the conversation that we are having. Yeah, I can imagine a blog post with this. Samir asked the question, Abhi answered.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that would not be too engaging. It's one of the ways of doing things if one doesn't have the possibility of watching video. But that's pretty rare. Fantastic, love it, love the passion. All good things need to come to an end as this conversation as well. And I know you and I can go on just like I can with, almost everybody who I've been speaking with. Any closing pieces of advice for our audience here today?
Yeah, so I would take the time to answer your second question where you mentioned about what kind of struggles I had in the beginning. I didn't talk a lot about struggles.
Yes, do that.
The thing that I've struggled a lot in my early days was procrastination. And procrastination is something that, I think everybody can relate to. We all procrastinate at some level or something. So I had to find a way where I would stop procrastinating and, start focusing more on what I was doing. And finding the thing that I love to do was, kind of helpful, but I was still procrastinating. So I had to find my why, my reason for doing what I was doing. So, when you're starting out something, my piece of advice would be when you're starting out a business, starting out a project, starting out doing anything, when you're going to gym or working out or just waking up in the morning for a run, ask your why. You need to have your why you want to do this, why you want to start that project, why you want to build that software, why do you want to start this business. And if you have a strong why, just focus on that why. That's all you have to do. That's all you need. As long as you focus on that why, you'll never procrastinate. You'll always get there, what you're trying to achieve.
Fantastic. Awesome stuff. Abhi, thank you very much for having taken the time to share your insights, your experience. And anybody watching this is really going to benefit from all what you've shared today. Thank you so much for that.
And thank you for having me.
Awesome. Great. So together with Abhi Dwivedi, this is Dr. Samir Joshi signing off. I'll see you guys soon.